What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Creative Table. Today, we're pulling up a seat to discuss the new I Play Rocky trailer, which we're all pretty excited about here. For myself, it's my favorite film. Not that one, but, Rocky. And joining me here is Jeremiah. You're pretty pumped.
Yes, big fan of Rocky, the entire franchise.
And Eli, Rocky was a boxer that, was portrayed in a movie called Rocky in 1976. Really? Anyway.
Rocky was the name of the dog.
Yeah, no. All right. So, without further ado, David, the one and only, joining us remotely. Big fan of Rocky 2, I
Absolutely.
assume?
The whole franchise. It's it's awesome.
Wait. The whole franchise?
Even the bad movies.
Even number 5?
Jingoistic enough for me to root for Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's, hook, line, and sinker, man.
Okay. All right. I can't fault you for that. I actually like them all too, but 5 kind of sucks. But
Hey.
If you want to have poor taste, David, you just feel free and have it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right.
Hit that button.
Name?
I'm Mike. Acting's what I live and breathe for. And I gotta have faith in myself.
You need to show everyone who you are.
I like this girl, Sylvester.
Sylvester?
That's right, his real name.
It's got a nice ring to it. Sylvester Stallone. It's like Peter Parker.
Are you delusional? You don't got the looks to be a movie star. Not to mention, you talk like you got rocks in your mouth.
Yeah, I know I don't look like Einstein, but I got a brain. The only way for me to get to show people is me to have to write a script for myself.
Yeah, so do that. Write a script. And give yourself the best part. There's something big here.
You wrote this in 3.5 days.
This is freaking good.
Touch someone like Chuck Bronson, or we could do Eastwood.
Guys, I play Rocky.
I have no idea what that means.
So the writer wants to be in it as the lead. No, absolutely not. Throw some money at him. $25K.
No.
Raise the offer. Try 75.
You're parking cars, for Christ's sake, Sylvester.
No.
175. Go to 200.
No?
I'm not giving this up. Not for $1 million. Not for 10. Hey.
All right, now, if you do this,
Comes with some strings.
if you ever fall 1 day behind schedule,
The meat's frozen solid.
they're gonna kick you to the curb,
You broke your hand.
and they can replace you with a real actor.
I don't even know what I'm doing is any good.
Just do the best acting of your life and everything will be fine.
How far behind schedule are they?
They're not.
This movie is about having a belief in yourself. It's about going the distance. I put my heart and soul on the page. If I'm not willing to live up to what I wrote, then what's the point? So do you believe in me? Or not? I thought you said you could box.
I lied. Let go of the head! I'm an actor, goddammit. You always lie.
Yeah.
Man, it's
Dude.
looking pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yep. Take my money.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dave, you in?
Thanks for joining us on this episode of
No, this is one of those stories where what if he had stayed Mike Stallone? What if he had sold out for $10 million, right?
Yeah, or 10K.
Yeah. 30 grand to pay the rent that year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is just one of those stories, those American stories. Rocky's an American story. Everybody, we all love that. But the Sly Stallone part of it is Rocky in and of itself.
Yeah.
And, that's the joy. I looked it up while the trailer was going. He's worth $400 million today because he sat down for 3.5 days and wrote a script.
Mm.
Yeah. That's pretty
Man,
cool stuff.
That's amazing.
Insane.
I remember Stallone talking about how when he was trying to get land the part as Rocky was dealing with all that, he could sit in his apartment and literally touched the front door and the refrigerator while sitting on his bed. And that was like the level of, that he was at when they were offering him 25, 30. I think it got up to 300,000 was their last offer for the script. And the movie says, I won't take for $1 million or 10 million, but he just knew that if he took the 300K and then they did the movie and it did well, he would end up throwing himself off a building.
Right.
Just fantastic. I mean, the guy they got playing him is doing a phenomenal job.
Dude, the guy they got playing Carl Weathers.
Yes.
He was just like him, dude. That's uncanny.
I'm not sure who the blonde is, the love interest, or if that's a
I think that's his
composite
wife or
character.
girlfriend at the time.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if she's just there for the moving the story along, or if that's a real person. But either way, I love they got Butkus in there. Adrian, look at that little shot of Adrian just then. That looked like Talia Shire, like
perfect.
Time machine. Look at that.
Right.
Go back to what you said before we rolled about the origin of the film, Kevin.
Regarding, we were looking up some trivia and somebody mentioned, and I don't know if this is true or not, that Stallone just found out about this when he saw it in the news. Like no one had come to him for his input regarding the script or the film or anything. I wonder if that's true. And if it is true, it makes me sad, but I could also understand how it might be something where they know that Stallone is extremely particular and a perfectionist and things. Maybe he would want too much creative control and it could just introduce headaches and they wanted creative license. I don't know. But
so my question back to you is, is that blonde female character an amalgamation of 3 or 4 characters?
Right.
How do they know the side conversations that went on making this movie? Was there a documentary years ago where they talked about it and they fed off of this? I need to know this now.
Yeah, if anything, it's like, well, know what you're doing with the rest of your afternoon. I'm going to go look this stuff up, right? I know that Stallone has been on record 6 Ways from Sunday about the story behind it. And if you wanted to dig into that, as I'm sure these filmmakers did,
hopefully
you could get a ton of juicy information to film with, but
that it's these little stories. Like they're filming him jogging down the streets of Philadelphia, and when he turned around and caught an orange in the movie, that was not
scripted. That's incredible.
That was a guy who's just tossing a dude an orange, right?
Exactly.
So, how many of those little Easter eggs are put in this movie about how things came about, and how many of them are correct or accurate? I know this isn't a documentary, but I kind of want it to be. Right? I want it to be close. And now
did he really slide a script underneath the other scripts, like that kind of stuff?
That's stuff that makes those little tender moments. And how much of that is accurate, how much of it isn't.
Yeah, I am curious. I don't know. Just from what we watched, my one big takeaway is like it's going to be hard for them to mess this up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's such a straightforward. Like you guys should knock this out of the park.
Oh yeah,
it should be so good.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's talk about the director, Peter Farrelly of the Farrelly brothers.
Really?
Like yeah.
Okay.
That's shocking.
I'm on board.
He's kind of had a more serious run lately.
But he's good.
Yeah.
So I trust him.
The original director, John Avildsen of the first Rocky, also did Karate Kid, 2 of my favorite films. I just loved his sensibility about all that. But yeah, I didn't realize that Peter Farrelly was doing this one.
Yep. And then the star of the movie, Anthony Ippolito. I don't know if you guys watched the Offer on Paramount, but it's about it's a TV show about the making of The Godfather, and he played Al Pacino in that show, and he crushed it in that as well.
What was that on, you said?
I think it was on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
One of the best shows I've seen in a long time, especially as a Godfather fan. So this I feel like is just like hand in hand with with The Offer.
Yeah.
And his family's garlic rolls are the absolute best Parmesan garlic rolls on the planet. Ippolitos are just incredible.
True.
Good shout out there.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from serious Ippolito money.
Gonna have to eat some garlic rolls while watching I Play Rocky.
Absolutely.
Okay, so don't give us a date. It's just in November, it says. I think that was like the first sort of teaser of it, November 6th, if I remember. And then like later, like the 20th is going to go wider. It's not going to fail. There's no way. If people, I don't know if Gen Z is going to go see it, right? But like you're going to have a lot of millennials and Gen Xers in theaters for sure.
Huge built-in base. Audience.
That's true. And I was a teacher for a while teaching, film history, and a pretty big constant was Rocky. Like a lot
yeah.
of dads show their kids Rocky.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of the kids, they didn't see, I mean, some of them hadn't seen Star Wars and this and that, Indiana Jones, but just about all of them had seen Rocky. So, we'll see.
I want him to put the story in there where he literally had to sell his dog because it came down to the choice he had to make of, am I going to eat or is the dog going to eat? And he had to sell his dog, which is like his best friend. And then when he got the part and then they gave him the advance on the script and all the things, he went and found the guy he had sold his dog to. And that dude like price gouged the snot out of him. He charged him like $6,000 to get his dog back in like 1975 or 6 or whatever it was.
That's huge.
I mean, imagine that kind of money today. It's like highway robbery. But he's like, no. And he bought his dog back and put him in the film. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Man.
Nice.
I also love that actor that's playing like the studio head. He played Henry Ford Jr. in Ford vs. Ferrari.
That's right.
I'll
I was
watch that
wondering
guy
where
in anything.
I've seen him at.
I love that guy.
Before I read, I should say, this little trivia about Stallone not even knowing about the film, I thought, oh, this is so perfect. This is going to be how Stallone gets the truth out about how he was screwed out of his own friggin' film, and how they took the franchise. Well, they won't go this far in the film, but like that, this idea like he doesn't even control the freaking Rocky universe anymore, and how he was just hoodwinked out of it contractually. But I wonder if they'll show that side of it at all in terms of but probably not. But
No.
Yeah, and I wonder why if that has something to do with why he's not involved because the whole thing is not his anymore.
And if you go back to the other biopic from this year, Michael,
yeah,
you don't get any of the negative story from Michael Jackson. So they
are making a second one now, though, which might involve some of that. We'll see.
Which honestly, I'd probably be okay with a sequel to this. Like, walk us through. What was it like? 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. Show me the aftermath of being successul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, holy crap. Yeah.
Everybody wants.
I play Rambo. I want to see that one.
Yeah. Well, when he was talking about he put his heart and soul into the script, I'm like, I watched some of your movies and you did not put your heart and soul in.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry.
True. And he clearly didn't end up with the blonde girl in this.
Right.
had several friends over the years.
Well, I'm going to be there. Let's check out comments real quick before we jump.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
What do we
See
got?
what the people are saying.
14, 50 million.
Movie's so iconic. We're getting a movie about making that movie.
Yeah.
He's the dude playing a dude disguised as another.
Yes, exactly.
Oh man.
An underdog story about an underdog story. It's so funny.
Need to cast this dude and I play Rambo.
Yeah, dude.
Hey.
There you go.
Great minds.
Yeah. Yeah, man. People seem pretty positive about this.
Did you see that battery comment? That's awesome.
My battery 5%. My battery after this song 10%.
Yep.
Oh
the way
man.
it goes, man.
I just want him to have Frank in there, his brother, and just like
they probably won't be able to. Like they left Janet out of the friggin' Michael movie.
Right.
She didn't want to be in it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited though.
Mm-hmm.
Going to see it.
Yep.
I'll
be
take my
there.
money.
No,
I'll be there.
definitely. Absolutely.
Buy it on streaming, buy it on Blu-ray.
And I thought,
Absolutely.
man, what a perfect timing. He just turned 80, Stallone's got this coming out in his 80th
Is he
year.
really 80?
He just turned 80,
my
bro.
Gosh.
He actually put out a book called The Steps. I just pre-ordered it. It's up for pre-order right now. Comes out in September, I believe. It's his whole autobiography. He narrates the book, which I was like, he narrates it?
Yeah.
Audio book, take my money.
I'll take that. Yep.
I bought
That's
Arnold's
crazy.
book, which I highly recommend. But all right, final thoughts, Lizzle?
Going to see it. Take my money.
Yep.
3 ways from Sunday.
David?
Yeah, absolutely in all the way.
We should all wear like gray tracksuits and run to the theater,
Yeah.
run to our seat.
Yep.
Bring some raw eggs that we just drink during the film.
Yes. Yeah, I'll be bringing the kids too. It looks like it's just gonna be a great time.
Crazy fact, 2 years ago, fall of 2024, I've always wanted to go run the Rocky Steps, and I found out through social media that there was like Rocky Fest going on, and they actually took the statue and put it back at the top of the steps, and it was only there for a month. And I told my wife, I was like, "This is it. We have to go. We have to go." And she's like, "What are we going to do? Our van's not going to make it." And I was like, "Well, it's time to buy a new van. We're going to go buy. And we literally went and found, I'm not kidding. I went and bought a new minivan. I won't say new, used, but we've got a new minivan, threw our 3 oldest kids in it, and we made a road trip out of it. My mom took the other 3, and we took a minivan trip to Philadelphia, and we all ran the Rocky Steps with the statue. It was pretty sweet. It's a total like
bucket list,
man. It was awesome.
Oh man,
it was kind of drizzly and cold and cloudy, and it was like total Rocky weather,
perfect
dude.
Day.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I'm stoked. So yeah, take my money. All right, if you've got anything else to add to this, do so in the comments. Please like, subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, we'll see you back here at the table.